Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Today, we have a special show for you because we are going live from Holiday Inn Dubai Business Way, and we want you to win a staycation at this beautiful hotel. But before we get to all of that, our top stories for you today are:
the UAE is actually ready for the upcoming weather conditions.
do not be fooled by pesky email scams hitting your inbox.
As well, major roads are getting designated, meaning taxi and bus lanes.
Tag a friend to win a staycation at the Holiday Inn Dubai Business Bay.
As well, Reynolds is Yas Island's new chief island officer.
Yes, he is. Okay, so we want you to tag a friend. Now, if you want to win this beautiful staycation for two, we have a lot of tags coming in.
Yes.
Massa is furiously screenshotting, so we do not miss them. But give us a reason. We want someone who truly deserves a night away at this beautiful hotel, because who does not love a fab hotel stay?
I would honestly, Masa, can I tag right now?
You go on them all the time.
Yeah, I go on on a staycation almost every weekend with my friends. And you know how there's a saying that says there are, in a group of three girls, there's always the girl that is organizing the staycation.
Okay.
Or the travel or anything, right? And then there's the princess that just sits down and just joins and has.
I know which one. Okay, you don't even need to tell me the third, and I know which one you are. Go on.
The third one is, of course, you guys, because I work in media. The girl that just pictures and captures.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Of course, and then I create a very cute wheel, and then I have to, and I need to send it to approvals. Sadly, to my friends, and my friends go oh no, I don't look cute in this shot, can you please remove it? And then we fight, and then the reel does not get posted till, I don't know, after a few weeks. And
I'm sorry, your friends have an approval process of things before they go live?
Yeah, they do. And I'm seriously, girls, what?
Is that a thing? Massa, do your friends have that, an approvals process for live content?
It is a thing. I promise you, Casey, we had a fight. I fought with my friends.
Can I tell you, when I was in my teens and 20s, you would go out a night out, you had a camera, and you would take about 150 photos in one night. Every single photo would get shared on Facebook. Every single photo. Yes. So if you go back and look back into our 20s, it was the funniest thing, because it was people it was just a mess. So there was no approvals process. 150 photos on the Facebook album. Could you imagine a holiday was 300-400 photos, and you would go through every single one, and you like each one, and you talk about it, and you send them. Yeah, it's so funny.
It's more fun and more laid back.
Exactly.
It's way more fun.
It's better than, honestly,
that is more laid back, as Masa has said, because my friends, you know what they do? It's we had a fight last week, and because they wanted me to remove shots that should not be removed. That's the point of the reel.
I cannot believe your friends have an approval process.
We had a fight on the group chat, and it's seriously, girls, is that all about it? So now you want to ruin my reel, my content, what I work. But I love staycations. Because I feel genuinely, I kind of dissociate and just get away from the real life.
Yes.
After work and so on, you know what I mean?
100%.
And it's just a good vibe, because I just choose to, I would say, ignore the real world, ignore work. Whatever happens at work, it's that's gone.
Yeah, absolutely. They're my favorite thing, and we see so many tags coming through. We want you to get the staycation, keep them coming, and give that reason as to why someone truly deserves their staycation, because that could get you this prize. We promise we'll announce it later, and we're also going to give you more reasons as to why you want to come down and stay here at the Holiday Inn Dubai Business Bay later in the show. But before we get there, the question on everyone's lips: is it going to rain this week? Farah?
Well, you guys, they have been saying that it might be raining this week. So I think, of course, you guys, UAE authorities are closely monitoring the upcoming weather conditions. And so the National Emergency Crisis and Disaster Management Authority leading preparations, has been leading preparations, of course, because we've seen the floods that has happened over the, the past few weeks, right? And it has caused a lot of chaos, I would say, around the country. But of course, you learn, right? You live and learn, and they are actually very prepared this time, and they are urging people as well to I'd say to take all of the
be the same extent as last time? I don't think so. We don't have a warning to that level, so please do not worry. But if your area is prone to flooding, probably work from home if you can.
Yes, and regarding as well the warnings that you were just talking about, it is very important to just take your information from official sources because they have urged that. You know, a lot of people, there are a lot of rumors, specifically on WhatsApp groups that we have talked about a lot of times. Like it's one, I would say, misinformation delivered to another person, and then delivered to another person, and then the other person will deliver it to another person. It's like, oh.
That's why I laughed, by the way. I'm really sorry, but when you were like, my dad said it's going to rain, I was like, yeah, but we can't. So many people in the office have asked me if it's going to rain, and everyone is talking about the weather, but we have to wait for the official sources.
That is true.
NCM, if you want to go direct to the source yourself, is on Twitter. It's run by the government, and they give us all of our rain information. We don't take it from the clouds. Speaking of warnings, let's jump into our next story. Do not be fooled by pesky email scams, guys. I got the best email yesterday. The tagline read, "This is a reference to your Etisalat payment, April 2024. Please claim your overcharge bills." And I was like, I didn't realize I was overcharged, but my bill's expensive. So in the email, they apologized for double charging. They said, "We understand your frustration and inconvenience." And I was like, yeah, I am frustrated by my bill. I am inconvenienced. And then it said, "To process your refund, give us the information promptly and accurately and we'll get it to you." And I was like, oh, I wonder how much you've been overcharged by. And then I was like, no, couldn't have happened. It was a scam.
I mean, my God, the scams are getting, I think, almost believable at this point.
This was so believable.
God. See, that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, they are getting so creative, but they're not going to stop. They're just going to make their scams to be or seem more believable. You know, they try calls, and then it's like one question from you. You know, khalas. They're gone. They're out.
And you know how they do it? They capitalize on something that makes you emotional. So, in this case, it was like, "You've been overcharged." Yeah, I've been overcharged. And your bill is too expensive. I was like, yeah, my bill is too expensive. And it's like, thank you. And then like, just send us your details, we'll get it to you. So like that emotion of, I've been overcharged, I'm getting money, fabulous. and it's that emotion of like, oh, I'll just quickly put my details in.
That's
and
true.
It's the same when you get those emails and it's like your parcel's on the way.
Oh God.
Just pay the 4 dirham shipping. And you're like, which parcel? I don't even remember, but there must be a gift.
That's true.
And you
100%.
the 4 dirham, and then you put it in, and it turns out it's hundreds. So annoying.
Or actually, you know, because like their point is they fool you with like a 4 dirham, right? And then you're gonna put your bank details, and they're gonna like suck it all in, just like a vacuum. And I promise you. And once, by the way, like you figure out that it's not true, and you do not put your details, and let's say like, you know, the scammer will oftentimes be very angry with you and very upset. I mean, I think I've said the story earlier before, but I wanted to sell a very expensive dress. And I've seen someone who, just like the next day, Casey, he was like, "Hi, I want to buy the dress, but I don't live nearby, and I'm going to send you a link so you can put your details so I can send you the money, and I will send you someone so they can take the dress." And I was like, you know, it seemed believable. I was like, okay, maybe he actually, the guy, why would he buy a dress? Maybe he has, you know, a business to get used dresses. And
maybe he likes the dress.
We never know. But, you know, it was a very expensive dress. It was like, you know, almost 2K.
Oh.
And I thought maybe he's like getting like those high-end dresses and selling them for cheaper, because there are some businesses that are like that.
Okay.
And I was like, fine, you know, maybe that's like the case. And I don't know, it's like the moment I opened the link, I was kind of like, does this service even exist? And I Googled, I literally like researched.
Yeah.
Yes, it does exist. It does exist, and it's actually there. I'm
So
like,
you believed
okay.
him?
For a second. And then I actually put my details. Now, this is where the scary part happened. The moment I put my details, I get a text from my bank that said, this person is trying to have that much out of my account. Is it real? Is it not? If it's a scam, kindly call.
Fair play to the banks for being on the ball.
Literally. And I was like, oh my God. Thank God. Because the guy was like, give me the OTP, give me the OTP, give me the OTP. And I was like, bro, chill.
The poor guy, he was so close to
Yeah.
a successful scam, and then he freaked out, and thanks to the banks for, that's happened before. I was, a couple of random charges was coming out of
Yeah.
my account, and I think it was an HSBC account, and they were very quick to be like, this
Okay.
is a scam. If it's coming through an email, guys, check, always check the sender, because that was the
Yeah.
only way that I knew last night's email was a scam.
Oh my God. Yeah, just avoid scams.
But anyone that has been scammed, maybe that could be your sob story to get a stay at this beautiful hotel. If you're just joining the show, we're down here at the Holiday Inn, Dubai Business Bay. We're in the stunning innovative lobby, which is great for work, play. It is, what time is it? 8:51 in the morning. It is such a vibe here. People are coming in for breakfast. There's a real kind of work environment. But also, before I jump into the hotel details, I love this when hotels give kids
Yes,
stay for
for
free.
free.
Under 12. Sometimes it's under 6, but if you come down here, it's under 12 stay for free, which I think is fantastic.
It's as well, by the way, just 15 minutes away from the airport, and the hotel offers 275 modern rooms and suites with the stunning views of Burj Khalifa. I mean, I have been to this hotel and I'm like, wow. Yeah, I visited actually with our producer Ali, and it's
So
honestly
you got to
really
check out the
nice.
pool and the gym. I saw you do a
Yes.
little pool
Yes.
situation. It's outdoor on the roof, right?
Yes, I mean the pool is amazing. It's beautiful and the views are amazing. And by the way, the rooms are wow. They're spacious, they're gorgeous, and they're nice. And by the way, what can be better than like like a hotel that you can work at? Specifically, if like for example, like the other day I was at a staycation with my friends, and my friend had to get her laptop because she had to work,
So
but she
common.
couldn't work, and I was like. Well, like there's like that holiday, and actually, it's beautiful. It's just like the perfect plate. You know what I mean? It's like a mixture of like calmness, serenity, and just like everything nice.
That's so true, because I think when you're looking for a hotel, you always look for specific boxes, and I know especially when we've got family coming in, they look for location. So we're here in Business Bay, which I think is fabulous, and also Burj Khalifa views is always a big win.
That's
so they've got
true.
that here, and also restaurant-wise, we've got a Euro fusion restaurant, and also a fabulous Mexican grills at La Plancha Terraza Mexicana, which is really cool. And for Euro fusion, head to Brasserie on 1.
It's perfect. I've tried as well the food at the brasserie,
yeah.
and it's really good. I must say it's actually really good. I've had the salmon, and I'm like,
I'm a big
who is
salmon
this chef? Because I love
fish.
same. I love salmon, Casey, and I order it every time I go to restaurants. And I've never had honestly a better salmon.
Bottomless meal
Then-
free, sorry.
Yeah. Best Casey is she's always hungry, as usual. It's just like the norm, right? It's okay. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like I love salmon, and I love a good salmon. And I can, because like, like when you love something so much, you can distinguish, the taste from like one salmon to another. I just
You liked
could,
it.
and I was like, that is the perfect.
Okay, so let's see. Someone's birthday is today. Could that win you the staycay? We'll let you know after the show. We see Kanshir has sent in a tag. So tag someone, and then if you really want to win it, give us a reason why. Maybe you've been affected by the floods recently and you deserve a little R&R.
Yes.
Just tag on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I always say Twitter, but I mean X. And we'll see the comments after the show, and we'll announce it on Instagram later today. But next up, is traffic going to get less in Dubai for some people?
Yes, of course. So Dubai Transport RTA is enhancing the city's transportation. Of course, as usual, they're always planning on enhancing, the roads for residents and citizens as well. So what they're planning to do is to construct a dedicated taxi and bus lanes, which, by the way, is very going to be helpful. You know what I mean? This is the perfect thing, because like when you're driving, right, you often, it's like, I'm saying this from my experience. I'm not sure if you all can relate to it, but it's like, oh my God, this bus and this taxis are causing a lot of traffic because, they are public transportation. So the fact that there are lanes that are going to be for public transportation, I think it's going to be really good. Now, the lanes are going to be spanning off 13.1 kilometers across 6 major roads, which I think is a really, 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 really good initiative, to, let's say, enhance or let's say like decrease traffic. So I think it just like amazes me every time how Dubai is actually taking into consideration the fact that it can be really filled with traffic, and how to enhance it for residents, which by the way we have seen that happen during Ramadan. If you remember, it used to be a lot of traffic, but then out of the blue it's like, oh, it's normal again.
Yeah, and also, well, you notice that during the summer, it's the schools.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's the schools. Schools, I love you. Teachers, I love you. Kids, I love you too. But my question is, I'm not sure if this eases traffic, but it will encourage people onto public transport. A system, I'm surprised that there aren't more bus and taxi lanes already, so I think it's a great initiative. I wonder, something I saw in the States, which I didn't have growing up, was a carpool lane.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that would be beneficial here, because I see so many people, one man, one woman armies in their cars. I'm one of them. But if there was a carpool lane, it might encourage more, if kids aren't getting the bus, but a shared car system. And the carpool lane could be the bus and taxi lane if it wasn't that busy.
I think I'm not sure, but I think you're right, honestly, because like, as well, like the carpool lanes should be as well, the carpool cars should be as well included for the lanes. But I think honestly for the lanes, what they're going to be doing is having official buses and official taxi cars, that are there. But either way, I do agree with you, honestly, and as well, I think school buses should be included.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
For sure, because like when we just know, like when schools are on summer leave, oh my God, the roads are empty, and it's very easy to get to work, and it's easy to get to your destination.
Yes.
But when they're at school, oh my God, it's like hell.
It makes, big word, but it makes the real difference on the roads for sure.
It does.
And that's actually one of the things that when you come into summer, you think, okay, it's going to get hot, but there's actually great things about the city. The roads get quieter. I feel like work is a little bit quieter, and there's that. It's that sense of calm that comes in through summer.
That's
so although
true.
it's sticky, if you're here and you sweat it out, it's actually not that bad. And maybe you like living. Maybe you like sauna vibes.
I mean, actually, I like sauna vibes, but not that much. I mean, I do like sauna vibes, but I feel like it depends from like one person to another. Like if you are born in Dubai, then you are probably going to be used to the Dubai climate. But if you're born in like colder countries, then you are going to be feeling like really hot.
Yeah, I think it depends.
Yeah.
I like the calmer pace of life, and actually I don't hate the heat, to be honest, because I come from cold and rain, that as long as it's sunny, when I wake up in the morning, and also the mornings are longer in the summer. So like now I'm sure when you wake up, the sun is already up.
Yes.
Which is amazing, because in the winter it's dark. So I actually like getting out of bed when it's sunny. Anyway, we digress. Jumping into our next story, we are talking about the big announcement yesterday. Ryan Reynolds was announced as Yas Island's Chief Island Officer. Jason Momoa has gone before him. Kevin Hart has gone before him. However, I think this is such a cool announcement. So we know him, he's an actor, producer, married to Blake Lively. He's also the co-owner of a Welsh football club, I believe. But this is no doubt his biggest announcement to date.
I mean, honestly, if I don't know why, I just like have this like sense of like I would trust Ryan Reynolds.
I would trust him with my life.
He looks very trustworthy.
He does.
But speaking of that, let's talk about his relationship with Blake Lively.
I love them.
Goals.
Yes.
Goals. Oh my God. Goals.
That's why we would trust him, because he's such a strong family man.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Out of like everyone in Hollywood, everyone almost, not everyone, but a lot of the Hollywood actors and celebrities got divorced or separated, and it's like, I don't believe in love anymore. But then you see Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Oh my God, they are goals, like actual goals.
I agree, and you're so right, because they are good role models apart, because they both have super strong work ethics, they both hold their family together, and also, if you follow them, like, they poke at each other online all the time, because there's a difference, right? If there was a super high power profile couple, and if they made a show of their love so much, you might even question it. But
That's
there's
true.
something that's so tongue-in-cheek about like Ryan will post something and Blake will just like totally tear him apart, and you think,
Yeah.
oh, they love each other.
That's
what love
cute.
is.
See, as well, by the way, I believe, and I've even read a study that says, like, like if let's say like there is a couple, right, and the couple are always like, oh yeah, you're right, oh yeah, I love you, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, oh yeah, this, oh yeah, they're just like, one of the parties is probably lying to the other, like fine, like where's your personality, you know what I mean, like, I'm sorry, but like, I don't know, I feel like bullying. Not actual bullying. I mean, like, like bullying to your partner is like kind of like a cute love language, in a way.
It's like the how many love languages are there? There's 5. So this is the quiet 6th love language. Because it's true, like relationships are kind of fun, and you kind of have to make fun of each other. And like,
that's true,
you know, if someone's getting a bit too big, like you need to pull their ego down. But it's fun, and it makes life fun, and it clearly shows they don't take themselves too seriously because they're able to kind of like take a little slack from the public.
True.
They know that comes. But super exciting. If you see the video, it's Ryan Reynolds. So he skydives in to Yas Marina Circuit, and then you hear all the sounds of cars. So when he says he's super excited, he tells us what he's about to do. It's totally covered by the sounds, the noise of the engines. It's just great. But he's a funny guy, and I can't wait to see what he does in Abu Dhabi. I'll be down there keeping an eye out myself.
There's
for sure.
I mean, there's a saying that our culture, our Gen Z culture, says, "Adopt me."
Oh yeah,
adopt me, Ryan.
And Blake.
Yeah,
her fashion.
I see her baking, and I'm like, oh God. I mean, I would love to try that. I really would love to try that. I'm just like,
well, if you would like someone to bake for you, get yourself in the running to win the staycay here at Holiday Inn Dubai Business Bay.
Just try all of the beautiful pastries that are there in front of me. I'm like, yeah.
That's where we're going to go right now. Guys, that brings us to the end of our show. Thank you so much for staying tuned, and we will announce the winner of this amazing competition later on today. Bye-bye from me.
Bye-bye from me.